Why Oversharing Destroys You. A short story with Rumi's wisdom. This little story will show you why. After a long day of plowing the fields, the cow dragged his tired legs back to the barn. He lay down with a heavy sigh, aching from horn to hoof. In the corner, the cat was curled up, purring softly. The cow whispered to the cat, "Today I am exhausted. Tomorrow, I just want to rest." The cat's eyes grew wide. She slipped out of the barn and went straight to the dog. "The boss is putting too much pressure on the cow," she said. "He worked him so hard that now he doesn't want to work at all." The dog's tail stopped wagging. He felt a little angry and a little worried. Later, when he met the sheep, he said, "The cow might stop working tomorrow. He's too tired and he doesn't want to pull the plow anymore." The sheep carried the worry in his woolly heart. When he met the pig, he repeated what he had heard. "The cow is done with work. Everything is too hard for him. Tomorrow he won't move at all, and the boss is very angry." By now, the story had changed. The cow was not just tired, he was rebelling. The boss was not just strict, he was furious. The next day, the boss's servant was feeding the pigs. The cow, still sore but ready to try, slowly walked toward the trough to eat with the others. The servant frowned. He went to the boss and said, "Sir, this cow is no good anymore. He wants to stop working and only eat like the other animals. You worked him hard, and now he refuses to pull the plow." The boss heard this twisted version of the story. In his mind, the loyal cow had become lazy and dangerous to keep. So he made a decision. To solve the problem, he ordered the cow to be killed. And so the cow lost his life, even though he had not said anything wrong, even though he had only told the truth to a friend. "I am tired. Tomorrow, I just want to rest." Why did he become a stranger in his own home? Not because of his words, but because of how his words traveled, from mouth to mouth, changing shape each time, until they reached the one person who had the power to destroy him. It is the same with some people in our lives. Some listen to you not to understand you, but to collect your words like gossip, to twist them into a story that entertains others. They praise others using the pain you shared in trust. They never tell how much they talk about themselves, but they will gladly spread what you say. That's why sometimes the wisest thing you can do is to protect your heart with silence, and to share your deepest truth only with those who have proven their soul is safe. As Rumi says, "A night full of talking that hurts, my worst held back secrets." Everything has to do with loving and not loving. Sometimes a night full of talking hurts, not because truth is wrong, but because not every ear is a safe place for your secrets. Choose your listeners the way you choose your home, carefully, slowly, with discernment. Not every heart deserves every word. If you don't subscribe to Afsanaa, you will probably never see us again. But if you do, congratulations. It means you are growing every day, in wisdom, in love, and in the courage to guard your own heart.